Top 10 Nintendo Switch Games. Hey gamers, welcome back to another video. To hear all about the top 10 Nintendo Switch games, you need to go through the ritual of liking, subscribing, and sharing the video. Now, let's get right into it. Number 1. The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild is a massive success. The game was launched in 2017. The game will provide you an open field where you can glide, jump, ride across open plains, and much more. You'll have two options to improve your gaming experience. Firstly, you can play as an adventurer, and secondly, you can play as a wandering traveler. On the other hand, you can solve multiple puzzles hidden around the map, or you can tackle dungeons on every corner of the globe. The company stated, "Now on Nintendo Switch, your journey is freer and more open than ever. Take your system anywhere and adventure as Link any way you like." Many people love this game. One of the reviews says, "This game is absolutely amazing. An epic story, lovable characters, and epic battles. Music that captures your soul. You might just cry when you get to the credits. You just might, because I know I sure did." Number 2. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate was launched in 2018. It's a fighting game made by Bandai Namco Studios and Sora Limited. You can play it anytime and anywhere. You'll have the option of multiple stages on the battlefield. If you're playing online or offline, you'll get different attacking and defensive options. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is a defensive game. Either you can play one-on-one with a friend, or you can also convert the game into a 4-player or up to 8-player mode. If you don't want to play alone, then you have the option of the World of Light campaign mode. It will unlock the roster, so you have a wonderful experience for the rest of your game. A player reviewed this game by saying, "One of the best video games I've ever played. There are so many great, exciting characters to choose from, all the way from Melee to Smash 4. The graphics are smooth, although not every character is perfectly balanced. Nintendo did a really good job for the most part. Online mode is addictive, and I literally can't go one day without playing this game. This game is my life, and everyone should at least play it once." Number 3. Super Mario Odyssey. This game brings you the ultimate adventure, far away from the Mushroom Kingdom. You'll love having an adventure with Mario and his ally Cappy. This 3D game has amazing new options for holding objects, controlling enemies, and animals. These new options will make your adventure even more fun while saving Princess Peach from Bowser's wedding plans. This game is more than running and jumping, which classical Mario offered. Use the objects and enemies to level up and power up the Odyssey airship. You'll find unique architecture to climb on. There will be many puzzles to solve to achieve the relevant titles. With Mario's new hat, Cappy, you'll have a variety of powers to play with. There's always something new in the Odyssey from Mario's new masterpiece. The music, the various kingdoms, and even the boss fights are all such great additions to this already wonderfully built Mario game. I'm obsessed with Mario games, and have been for a long time. This game in particular takes Mario 3D and Mario's Cap to a whole other level. Number 4. Fire Emblem, Three Houses. The Fire Emblem series is one with a strong group of characters. In this game, a fantasy world where war is about to happen in the continent of Fodlan, you will be invited by the Church of Ceros to teach 3 houses their strategies to win the war. The houses will comprise several students. There will be many twists and turns and adventures in your journey. Being the professor of Fodlan's army, you will lead your students and make them the perfect knights. The game will offer tremendous paths leading to new adventures every time. One can spend hundreds of hours understanding different characters in the game. It all depends on your skills. Either you lose or you win. A player reviewed it saying, "I've been playing Fire Emblem since I was 12. I've played every North American released game, and I must say, Three Houses is such a unique and fun story to play through." Number 5. Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. With this game, you will become immersed in the new features and the emotional story. The graphics and 90 remix music tracks will bring you joy. The colossal game was released in 2010. The visual landscape in this game draws many players' attention. The game is developed in a world where bodies are transformed into dormant titans. You will spend hundreds of hours exploring the game. In Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, you will have the option to play as different party members who can heal, cast spells, and attack, wield, and tank. The Definitive Edition will make you addicted with its new UI, better quest tracking, and graphical overhaul. A player reviewed it saying, "If you have any doubts about buying this game, cast them aside right now. The game is easily one of the best on Switch and my personal favorite of all time." Number 6. Pokemon Sword and Shield. Besides Super Mario, Pokemon has been an all-time famous game for many teenagers. Another era of Pokemon is coming to the Nintendo Switch system. Start your experience as a Pokemon trainer by picking one of 3 new companion Pokemon, Grookey, Scorbunny, or Sobble. Then, at that point, set out on an excursion in the new Galar area, where you'll challenge the criminals of Team Yell while uncovering the secret behind the legendary Pokemon Zacian and Zamazenta. Investigate the wild area. You can team up with 3 other players online or locally in the latest multiplayer co-op max raid battles. The structure of this game is more practical. The new ways of night flying taxi, novel mechanics like camping and cooking will develop more of your interest in the game. Now it's your turn to play the game and find more of what you like about the classic Pokemon gameplay. Or, if you believe the latest and evolved version is much better. One of the players said, "I adore this game. It's pure fun and nothing else. It takes a massive curveball from the traditional games, and some may not like that, but it's very refreshing for many players. I found all the new areas to be pleasing, and a few that really stood out were the Mushroom Forest and the woods." Number 7. Animal Crossing: New Horizons. You won't find a more welcoming game than this one. Players can build their island in here. Build a getaway to a remote location and make your haven as you investigate, create, and tweak in the Animal Crossing New Horizons game. Your island escape has an abundance of regular assets that can be utilized to make everything from apparatus to luxury items. You can chase down bugs first thing in the morning, beautify your haven for the day, or appreciate nightfall on the seashore while fishing. Every day on your island is an opportunity to check in and find new amazing things, lasting throughout the year. A player reviewed this game saying, "Animal Crossing, an international video game franchise that has impacted the lives of millions. The brand new follow-up game has been released. I mean, when I went to go get my copy of this game, I waited in line for at least half an hour. But guess what? It was 110% worth it." Number 8. Celeste. Celeste has captured many people's hearts. One of the reasons people love this game is that it deals with their internal struggles. The controls are basic and easy, simply bounce, air run, and climb, yet with layers of expressive profundity to dominate, where each passing is an exercise. Lightning-quick responses keep you moving as you uncover the secrets of the mountain and fearlessly surpass its dangers. Each level has different puzzles. It's a difficult game once you start playing, but the numerous features and options will decrease the certainty of difficulty you face. A player reviewed saying, "Celeste is a platformer which has managed to nail the genre almost flawlessly. Its mechanics are easy to grasp and well made, while still being difficult to master." Number 9. Hades. Hades is an indie roguelike. As the eternal prince of the underworld, you'll employ the forces and mythic weapons of Olympus to break free from the grasp of the Lord of the Dead himself, while further developing and disentangling a greater amount of the story with every departure you make from the starting location. A player reviewed this saying, "This game is flawless in every shape and form. Despite the 10 out of 10 and all the positive talk though, this game is not for everyone." Number 10. Kirby Star Allies. First you draw a circle, then, at that point, you dot in the eyes. Then, at that point, collaborate with antagonists of each past game to take on the greatest infinite divinity yet. Sounds like an exemplary Kirby game? That's what I thought. In this stage, not exclusively can Kirby change into his different duplicate capacities, yet saints from Meta Knight to Marks are playable as well. Each level is made for cooperative riddle tackling, and companions can hop in whenever they choose. A player reviewed saying, "Kirby Star Allies is the first traditional Kirby game for a home console since 2011's Return to Dreamland. If I were reviewing this game when it first came out, I'd give it a solid 3 stars. However, a generous amount of free DLC was added after it was released, which definitely went a long way in adding to the game's quality and value."